The Laos government has formally announced our full membership of the World Trade Organization and expressed its hope that the global trade body will drive economic growth, hereby enabling our economy to more closely integrate with the international community. Our news team, Supaksawan Silapet, asked the public what do they think of Laos finally becoming a full member of WTO.
Membership of WTO is a great step forward for Laos PDR, and the whole international community has congratulated Laos PDR for having successfully joined the WTO, and Germany also has congratulated Laos PDR. There's many opportunities, but there's also some challenges. The opportunity is that Laos can be a lot more integrated into regional and international trade. This can be good for Lao workers, for Lao consumers, for Lao producers, for Lao shoppers. It has the potential to make goods more easily available. So there's many products which can become cheaper for consumers in Lao PDR because of WTO. That's one of the benefits. Even more important, the integration of Lao PDR into the world economy means that there is opportunities for jobs, for education, and bottom line, for more economic activity, meaning it helps Lao PDR to get out of poverty, it helps Lao PDR to leave least developed country status. It's a very important thing. But there's also some risks and there's also some challenges. And one of the biggest risks, I believe, many others believe, is that the quality of workers, the education of the working force in Lao PDR might not yet be sufficient. So WTO is a call on Lao PDR to increase the capacity of its workforce.
Well, I think it's the good news that Laos has finally become the member of the WTO, and for some, I mean, there are so many advantages that all the entrepreneurs and business sectors here in Laos will benefit from this opportunity. But we also face some challenge. Our project is that we plan to export our products, as a Lao brand to international market, to the world. So they know that Lao has also, their own fashion brand and their own production stuff. But the challenge that we are facing is also the production. In terms of the production timeline and the quality control, the consistency of the quality, which is the real threat of going into the international market. So now we are trying to work out on the possibility how to work on the timeline for the production, how to get the production out on time, and how to get the consistency of the quality.
For me, I think that challenges is something that I couldn't see, I can forecast right now, but I could see the potential strengths for Laos to be the member of a trade organization. For example, like the international free trade is very important, and also it can contribute to social development and also business sectors to have the free agreement with international communities. Yeah.
There's two things. First will be the visibility Laos is going to have suddenly to the rest of the world. The second thing is the import that it's going to bring to Laos. So it means that for the Lao industry, within my field, means the cultural industries, they're going to have to compete more, means they're going to have to increase the quality of their product, they're going to have to make sure that the quality is always the same, that it's going to be new, that it's going to be modern, that it's going to be able to insert itself in the international community.
I think what it means to me and my community and my nation as a whole is the regional cooperation with the multi-bilateral cooperation and between the national government and international government, and have something in common, So it's like a dual cooperation with other nationalities in ASEAN member. Yeah.
The effect of Asian Economic Community is very similar to the effect of WTO. Every step of integration into the regional Asian Economic Community or into the global WTO economy is chances and also some opportunities and also some challenges for Lao PDR. It's basically the same things I just mentioned on WTO. But let me point at one specific sector. Tonight we're celebrating one outlet which has to do with fashion, garment and textile. And this is very important. We all know that textile, fashion, garment is not the biggest industry in Lao PDR. The two big things in Lao PDR economically are mining and hydropower. But it's very, very important that the economy of Lao PDR be diversified. And this is why it's so important that there's a lot of work being put into the professionalization of fashion, garment, into the professionalization of tourism, to name another industry. The core challenge for Lao PDR, as all development partners of Lao PDR see it, is that the economy is diversified and garment and textile and fashion is one core area where this diversification, which is really needed, can happen successfully. And I am very happy if there's some small stores and some big factories which show that the garment and textile industry and the fashion industry can be competitive. This is what we want, and Germany is putting a lot of money into development cooperation for that purpose. There's a garment training center which Germany is sponsoring, and what's the purpose? The purpose is to get more professionally trained people into the fashion industry, into garment and textile.